I wanted to come on here and holler at y'all today, man, because I had this on my mind, and I think some of y'all might need to hear it. Why not you? I'm serious. Why not you? You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your own ability to achieve great things. Every single day, somebody gets their opportunity to step into the spotlight. Every single day, that person has been out there hoping and praying for a chance, for an opportunity. Every single day, that person that's been grinding, keeping their head down and putting in that work. Every single day, somebody gets their chance to shine. Somebody finally cracks that success they've been chasing every single day. And that could be you, man. You have to believe in yourself. I think a lot of people's biggest issue and why they don't achieve great things or that they don't achieve the things that they want to achieve is simply because they don't believe in themselves, man. And why don't we believe in ourselves? Why do we always downplay our strengths? Why do we always tell ourselves that we can't do this? Maybe that person over there, they got it, but they just got lucky. They knew the right person. They had the opportunity. Why do we always tell ourselves these things?
Because they're not true.
9 times out of 10, it's probably because you heard somebody else tell you that shit. You heard somebody else tell you that your goals are unrealistic. You heard somebody else tell you that you can't do this or that you can't do that. You gotta be born into wealth.
You ain't get that lucky.
You gotta be born with the gift, with the talent, with the intelligence. We become so accustomed to hearing what everybody else talking about, and we just allow it to permeate into our brain, and we just believe it's the truth. But let's think about it, man. What do they know?
They ain't talking about nothing.
A lot of people, they just out here regurgitating the same stuff they heard somebody else say. Most people don't even try to figure stuff out for themselves. Most people don't even try to put in the work and see if it really is possible.
Most people are just dumb.
Most people live in this victim mentality. I'm not good enough. Anybody else that did it, they had the right opportunity and the luck and the circumstances. Bullshit.
Man, stop with the excuses.
As long as you continue to have that kind of horrible mentality, you're never going to achieve anything great, man. It all starts up here. It all starts in here. What's inside of you.
Pause.
You have to believe in your own ability to achieve great things. Let me tell you something, man. Currently, I'm in the best position I've ever been in my entire life. And I only got to this point today because I believed in myself. Where I'm currently at, the way I'm currently living my life, I was not supposed to make it here, man. High school, I graduated with a 2.9 GPA. Average by all means, nothing special. Went to college, failed the fuck out of college. Dropped out. At this point, I was already an 18-year-old failure, 18-year-old college dropout. Went into the military. When I joined the military, I did about 3.5 years and I got kicked out for doing drugs. But not only that, when I was in the military too, I got arrested on 3 separate occasions, right? And the third time I got arrested, they was trying to hit me with felonies, plural, multiple felonies. Fortunately, my homie also got arrested at the same time as me, and he decided he wanted to talk. He decided he wanted to tell the police what was really going on. So fortunately, whatever he said to them got me out of that situation. You feel me? If my homie hadn't talked, I probably would still be sitting in jail to this day. I'm not supposed to be here. But you know, man, when I got kicked out the military, everybody that knew me, all my friends from high school, some of the guys in the military, some of my family members, everybody was looking at me like, oh, what you gonna do now, man? You failed out of college. You had shitty grades in high school. You're a druggie, a junkie, addicted to drugs, kicked out the military. Nobody's gonna wanna hire you. If you got kicked out the military, how are you gonna make it work? Everybody was telling me so much shit that I couldn't do. Everybody was telling me I set myself up for failure, but I just simply didn't believe that. So what did I do at that point, man? I took all my belongings. When I got kicked out the military, I took everything that I had, packed it up in my car, and I moved down to Houston, Texas. No guaranteed job. I didn't even have a guaranteed job when I got here to Houston. I just said, fuck it, bro. I need to move somewhere new, start fresh, and make it happen. And everybody that knew the move that I was gonna make, they were telling me not to do it. You're not ready. You don't even have a job. You're broke. How are you possibly gonna make it work? Anybody with a logical, functioning, rational brain would have looked at my scenario and said, hey, bro, you don't need to be moving to Houston. But to me, I'm not normal. I don't have a normal, rational, functioning brain in my head. I'm a bit delusional when it comes to my belief in what I can achieve. I believe I can do whatever the hell I want to. So with all the odds stacked against me, I moved down to Houston, Texas, $45 to my name. No, $46 to my name, and no guaranteed job. And I had to make it happen. But look where I'm at now. I haven't even been in Houston a whole 2 years yet. I'm chilling. Got a great paying job. I make great income. I have a business, a side hustle. I recently just bought a brand new 2025 vehicle. It's 2024 right now. It hasn't even been 2 years. But I would have never made it this far if I didn't believe in myself. Everybody else telling me what I had to do, that I was doing shit the wrong way. Oh, you're setting yourself up for failure, failing out of college, kicked out the military, addicted to drugs. All that extra bullshit, you can't do it. You're not like that. What are you gonna do? You're gonna end up homeless. Man, all that fucking bullshit they was talking about. If I sat there and I listened to what everybody else was talking about, I would not be where I'm at today. That's a fact. Let me tell you something, man. The power of delusion plus a great work ethic. You mix those two together and sprinkle a little bit of an unwillingness to give up. All that together, you're going to be successful. You're going to make it. You can achieve whatever you want to. But I specifically mentioned hard work because it's not going to be easy. Like I said, when I first came here to Houston, man, I was struggling. The first job that I landed here, paying $10 an hour. That's still nothing. You still can't survive off of that, man. So I'm not going to say it was easy. I definitely still struggled, but hey, it was all worth it in the end because I refused to give up. And every day, even though it was tough and sometimes I wasn't seeing progress, I wasn't getting the results that I wanted, I said, I have to keep going. I have no other option. I have no other option. I have to make this work. Everybody else is telling me I will fail. Everyone else is telling me I can't do it. I have to make this work. That's the mindset you gotta have, man. You can do whatever you want to, but you have to believe in yourself. And in my lifetime, I've talked to plenty of successful people. Of course, success is subjective. Everyone has a different definition. But when I say successful in this sense, I'm talking about financially successful. I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs that make a whole lot of money, a lot of different people. And the common theme amongst all of them is that every single one of them has a damn near delusional belief in their own ability to achieve great things. Across the board, every single one of them. They don't limit themselves. If anything, these super successful people, they set goals and they have ambitions that most people would call delusional. Most people would call them crazy. But that's the thing though. Everybody's gonna call you crazy. Everybody's gonna say you're delusional. You can't do it. They all gonna talk that shit until you make it happen. And then what happens? Oh, I always knew you could do it. I always knew you had it in you. Man, shut that shit the fuck up, bruh. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Whether you were supporting me or doubting me, either way, Your opinion didn't matter because I knew I could do it, because I believed in myself. Man, even to this day, I'm doing good now. I'm doing great now. But I still have things that I want to achieve. I have goals and ambitions that if I were to tell everybody else around me, they would call me crazy once again. They would call me delusional once again. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know I can do it. I made it happen last time. Oh, okay. Believe in yourself, man. Put that work in. Make that shit happen. And make them all regret ever talking shit about you, man. I'm out.